I'm rolling with Jayden Daniels.
Oh, man, I know.
First of all, I'm not rolling with a guy in Dak Prescott who's had 8 years to win a Super Bowl and can't even win more than 2 playoff games in 8 years. I'm not doing that. As far as I'm concerned, he's shown me what he is. He's elite during the regular season, far from it come postseason, and it is what it is. This brother brings me hope.
Interesting takes being made about Jayden Daniels. Wow, just wow. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about what the Commanders aren't telling you about Jayden Daniels. Once again, Jayden Daniels had another phenomenal game for the Commanders as he is having an excellent rookie season. Jayden Daniels threw a game-winning touchdown pass on a Hail Mary at the end of the Bears-Commanders game yesterday. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Is Jayden Daniels the greatest rookie quarterback ever in NFL history? I'm not going to say yes to this question. I'm going to declare this answer as a no, but that does not mean Jayden Daniels is not having an excellent rookie season. Jayden Daniels has been phenomenal this year. This man has put the Washington Commanders on his back, and he alone has changed the culture of what winning football looks like for the Washington Commanders. There's a reason why the Commanders only have 2 losses at the midpoint of the season. That is because Jayden Daniels has been playing phenomenal football for this franchise. He's put the team on his back. He's been able to constantly make big plays all the time. The guy has underrated arm strength. His deep ball accuracy is incredible. His ability to scramble and make plays outside the pocket has been impressive. And even though I was critical about Jayden Daniels' football IQ before the season started, he has made up his lack of football IQ by being able to evade pressure and making big plays downfield. Jayden Daniels still has a football IQ issue. I still think he doesn't know when to get down at times. I still think that he lets himself get hit too often, but he has made up for his lack of football IQ with amazing athleticism. The guy has incredible speed. He can run the football at a high level. The guy has incredible arm strength. He can throw outside the numbers quite effectively, and this guy can get Scary Terry the football in his hands. Anytime a quarterback can get the football in Terry McLaurin's hands, good things are going to happen with the football in his hands. Jayden Daniels, however, did not have the greatest rookie season ever, because I remember CJ Stroud having a historically awesome rookie season for the Houston Texans, where Nico Collins and Tank Dell were his top 2 receivers. No offense to Nico Collins and Tank Dell, but those guys would not be the players they are today without CJ Stroud at the quarterback position. CJ Stroud has elevated those guys big time. In the case of Jayden Daniels, though, I'm not going to say his situation wasn't great, but I'm going to say that Jayden Daniels already had solid players in place. It's just that he had a better coaching staff than anticipated. All right, you look at how Dan Quinn, he's been a solid head coach in the NFL. It's not like this is his first time around in the NFL. Kliff Kingsbury has done a great job developing quarterbacks at every level, whether it's college or NFL. I criticized Kliff Kingsbury in the past because I didn't think he was good head coach material. I still think that is the case, but when it comes to developing mobile quarterbacks, Kliff Kingsbury is the best out of the best when it comes to developing those guys. And of course, you've got Terry McLaurin, who has already established himself as an elite wide receiver 1. That's right, I'm calling Terry McLaurin elite. You know why I'm calling Terry McLaurin elite? Because he got 1,000 yards receiving in 4 straight seasons before Jayden Daniels came into town. That tells me Terry McLaurin can also play at a high level. And of course, you also look at how he has a solid tight end in Zach Ertz, a former Super Bowl champion. It's not exactly like he didn't have weapons in place. Does he have the weapons Caleb Williams have in Chicago? Absolutely not. But Jayden Daniels has been a better rookie than Caleb Williams. That is an undeniable fact. Caleb Williams has actually been a little better than what I thought he would be myself, but Caleb Williams is not playing on the level of Jayden Daniels. I also want to show you guys this clip of Louis Riddick raving about Jayden Daniels. He said before the draft that Jayden Daniels has to go number 1 and that he would take him number 1 overall over Caleb Williams. I remember a lot of people in the media gave him pushback at the time for this take, but obviously Louis Riddick's take aged really well with this statement. Roll the film.
Caleb may be that guy who truly gets talked about like Patrick if he's able to refine a bunch of things. James, that guy who's kind of like CJ, who's probably going to come into the NFL right away.
Play well right away.
And you're going to be like, exactly, where it's out the gate, man.
Yeah.
It's out the gate and you're going, why are we even having the discussion? That's why I would take him number 1.
I got to tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
There you go, Louis Riddick. Good job for making an awesome take on Jayden Daniels. Everybody that actually watched the tape knew Jayden Daniels was the better quarterback compared to Caleb Williams. Now, did I think Jayden Daniels was going to be the best quarterback in this draft class? No, but did I think he was going to be a better quarterback in this draft class than Caleb Williams? Absolutely. I said in several videos before the draft that Caleb Williams would underachieve at the NFL level and that he would be the Black Jay Cutler playing quarterback for the Chicago Bears, where he'll have his moments, where he'll show amazing arm strength, but he's never going to put it all together. And right now, it seems like Caleb Williams is going to do exactly that. He's had really good moments in the NFL, but he hasn't really shown that he can become a consistent top-level passer in the National Football League. And what did I say about Jayden Daniels before the draft? If the Commanders can protect this guy, this dude is going to become Lamar Jackson 2.0. Although that might not necessarily be the most accurate comparison because he is more accurate than Lamar Jackson, Jayden Daniels has been an excellent player in his own right. The way Jayden Daniels throws his deep balls remind me a lot of prime Russell Wilson. That's a major compliment that I am giving to Jayden Daniels. That means he is putting the ball in the bucket on those deep passes. You look at how he's just throwing absolute darts downfield to guys like Terry McLaurin, Zach Ertz, and Noah Brown. It's really impressive to see. Diami Brown has also had a solid year for the Commanders. Don't sleep on Luke McCaffrey as well. These Commanders have done an excellent job building an offense around Jayden Daniels that can also run the football at a high level with Brian Robinson Jr. I'm glad the Commanders are using him in the run game. I beg the Commanders to use Brian Robinson Jr. in the run game last year when they had Sam Howell at the quarterback position, but they didn't do that. But now they're doing that this year. Credit to the Commanders where credit is due. That's why they're 6-2. That's why they're one of the best teams in the NFC. And dare I say it, they're Super Bowl contenders this year. I'm not going to say the Commanders will get to the Super Bowl this year. I still think their defense is a work in progress, but it's getting better every week. And Jayden Daniels has been playing excellent football. He's been extremely accurate with the football in his hands. And this man just played through a rib injury. A lot of quarterbacks would not have played yesterday, but Jayden Daniels did exactly that. He played through a rib injury yesterday, and not only did he play through a rib injury yesterday, he outplayed Caleb Williams big time and made the game-winning play on a Hail Mary. This guy basically launched the ball 70 yards downfield, ball gets tipped, Noah Brown ends up catching the game-winning touchdown pass. It was very impressive stuff. This is stuff that I wanted the Carolina Panthers to use out of Bryce Young, but Bryce Young hasn't been able to do that at the NFL level. But I'm not here to tear on Bryce Young today. You guys already know how I feel about Bryce Young in general, so I'm just going to focus on Jayden Daniels. You look at how Jayden Daniels has so much touch on his deep passes, and it's really impressive to see. As far as what the Commanders aren't telling you about Jayden Daniels, they're not telling you that they just drafted the best quarterback in the 2024 NFL draft. That's right, Jayden Daniels right now is looking like the most pro-ready quarterback in this draft class, and that they found their franchise quarterback for the next 10 to 15 years, assuming Jayden Daniels can stay healthy. Obviously, the O-line has got to continue holding Jayden Daniels upright, but if they can do that, they are going to be an excellent football team, and they might even make a Super Bowl run 2 or 3 years from now. They might even make a run this year, depending on how the NFC plays out. I'm not going to say it will happen, but never rule it out. The Commanders right now have an extremely bright future, especially with Jayden Daniels at the quarterback position, and the sky is the limit for Jayden Daniels, especially if he can stay healthy. He's got to find a way to avoid those hard hits because he is a special talent to watch. That's the only weakness Jayden Daniels has at the quarterback position. I'm not going to say he has the greatest rookie season ever, though. That title belongs to CJ Stroud, but if you want to put Jayden Daniels in the Mount Rushmore of rookie quarterbacks, I'm not going to stop you because Jayden Daniels has been an excellent player at the quarterback position for the Commanders. Without Jayden Daniels, the Commanders would not be 6-2 and in first place in their division. Kudos to Jayden Daniels for the amount of success that he has had as a rookie quarterback. So that is why Jayden Daniels is not the greatest rookie quarterback ever in NFL history, even though Jayden Daniels has had an excellent season in his own right. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.